Just wanted to tell you a little bit about my new 2011 BMW M3 sedan. This is it. I've had it for about 2 months and really enjoying it. It has 1,400 miles on it. And I'd like to first tell you about some of the options that are on the car. The car was custom ordered from my BMW dealership, BMW South County here in San Diego. And the most obvious option that it's got is the paint. It's Interlagos blue, which was my, by far and away, my first choice for paint color. It's a mildly metallic blue that's really, to me, to my eye, looks different in different lights, different sunlight. Nighttime it looks different. Different, I mean, different shades of blue. Lighter blue, darker blue. Looks a little purple sometimes. It really catches different light in an interesting way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, interesting color. Also, it's an M Cars only color. That's another reason why I wanted to order it. I wanted to get something that was exclusive to the M Cars. Next most obvious option that you could see maybe right off the bat if you know these cars is the wheel and tire package, which comes on the competition package. And I did order the competition package on this car, and that was a new for 2011 option. My son here is doing the video for me. The wheels are just gorgeous, and the wheels are a little bit wider than the standard 19-inch M3 wheels. They're 10 inches in back versus 9.5, and I think the fronts are 9s versus 8.5s in width. And they are a real pain to clean. I'll warn anybody who's considering ordering these, they are no fun to clean, but they are gorgeous. When they're clean, they're just fantastic. I chose a sedan. Well, back to options for first. If you'll come around here, buddy. I elected to go with the cloth seating. I think it's sometimes known as speed cloth. It's basically the no charge option. But I really like the seats. I really like the stripe down the middle. A little bit unique. Most cars are all full leather seating, so I wanted to get something a little different. Only drawback is these seem to collect a lot of hair. Like we have a cat, seem to get a lot of hair in the seats, so I'm cleaning them a lot. But they really hold you in place real nicely, and I think they're a nice look. So that was one option. Another option I got was the DCT transmission, which is a lot of fun and absolutely brilliant transmission. And only way to really describe it is to take someone for a test drive. Lightning fast shifts, 2 clutches, car's ready to go with the next gear. Before you're shifting into your next gear, it's already shifted into the following gear for you. So the shifting is amazingly quick, and it helps with acceleration. The DCT cars are faster than the manual shift cars, and I'm just having a ball with it. And I've always been a manual transmission guy. I've had a couple Porsches with 6 speeds. Love manuals. My little GTI over there has a 6-speed manual. I love them, but really happy with my choice for the double clutch transmission in here and the paddle shifters. You want to get a little shot of the paddle shifters, Dylan? Paddle shifters on the steering wheel. Very intuitive. Plus for going up in gears, minus for going down in gears. Really nice action, solid, simple, very easy and intuitive to use. Another option I got was the navigation package. My former BMW was 2006 750 Li. That the iDrive system was not nearly as intuitive and as well thought out as this one. I'm really enjoying having this. Really like this display. Yeah, I'll turn it on so you guys can see the way it looks.
Has a lot of power.
Well, right now I'm just going to turn on the navigation.
This navigation system.
You can change the views in the nav system. It's just great graphics, great display, easy to read, nice to look at, simple to program in addresses, simple to find restaurants and stores and whatever you want to find. So pleased with that system. Last option to mention is the carbon trim. Very common option in M3s, but nice and clean. Somewhat conservative maybe, but I like it better than the bright aluminum look trim. I'm going to go back to the competition package for a minute. One of the things that the competition package offers. Dylan, if you could get back out. I want you to focus in on the gap between the top of the rear tire and the wheel wells. Very little gap here on the competition package, if any. Front has a little more gap, but the competition package, one of the things that it does is it lowers the car by, I believe, 1/3 of an inch, which is noticeable in the rear, not as much in the front, but it gives the car, to me, a more aggressive stance. The competition package cars do have a wider track, which is supposed to help with handling, and it also has some additional performance settings in the transmission, in the adjustable suspension settings are embellished. So I'm still learning all that. Like I said, I only got 1,400 miles on it, but
Only?
it's a lot of fun to experiment with. And I did take it on a backroads drive with a bunch of other cars last weekend, and I just thought this car was absolutely brilliant. And the turn-in is amazing. The cornering power is amazing. Engine power, of course, is just nuts. It's not a torque monster. You need to wind the car out a bit to get the most out of it. With an 8,400 RPM redline, you can absolutely have a blast running it up through the gears. And with the okay, I got the hood popped up here. I just thought I'd show you a shot of the motor. This is the 4-liter V8 in all the M3s going back to 2008. It had not changed the motor yet as of 2011, but it's such a brilliant motor, I'm not surprised that they haven't changed it. And reading all the journalism on the M3s, all the reviewers are just so impressed with the motor. It really made me excited about this car and to go test drive one, and so I did, and I could see why they're so enamored with it. It's just a wonderful, wonderful motor. Smoothness, power, sound, great, just great. Okay, so I'm going to close the hood. I think I would like to demonstrate the way the car sounds a little bit to you. The motor's cold, so I don't want to push it hard right now, but I will start it up.
This is the best part.
I want to come in. I want to drive.
open the exhaust pipes, okay? Pause.
That's how it works.
Did you pause it? Okay, ask you to pause it. Okay. What else can I talk about on this? Oh, okay, I can talk about why I chose a sedan.
But can we make?
Okay, I just thought I'd mention why I chose a sedan instead of the coupe. One of the reasons why I chose a sedan was because, as you can see, I have 2 young kids, and I wanted to be able to have some functionality beyond the coupe. I know that kids can fit in the back of the coupe, but it's a lot easier to get people in and out of the back when there's 4 doors. Secondly, I just actually really prefer the look of the sedan, but it's a little bit stealthier. I think it looks actually a little bit more aggressive versus maybe traditionally a coupe looks a little prettier and a little sportier, but I think the sedan looks a little stealthier and more aggressive, so that was just my particular preference. I also like the sedan because, as my understanding, 2011 is the last year of the sedan on the M3 model, so I like the uniqueness factor of it, that it's not as many sedans out there already as there are coupes, and the production numbers are a lot lower for the sedan, and also because the sedan's not going to be sold anymore past 2011. But the car does have a lot of functionality. It's got a nice big trunk. Does not come with a spare. It comes with a puncture kit that can get you out of trouble if you were in trouble with a flat. Supposedly it can get you out of trouble. I don't have any experience with it, but good sized trunk for a smallish sedan. I did weigh the car on a certified scale, and the weight of the car was 3,560 pounds, and it's not light, it's not super heavy. There's a lot heavier sports sedans out there, so I was happy with that vehicle weight. And I also did not get a sunroof on this car. You can see, if you hold the camera up, you can see that the sunroof is not there, and I picked no sunroof on purpose because I like the look of a clean roof with no hole in the middle. It also saves, I think, about 40 or 50 pounds off the top of the car, which brings the center of gravity just a little bit lower, keeps the overall weight of the car down. I don't use the sunroof very much, and almost all of them have sunroofs, so just again trying to make the car a little bit unique. Interesting little design pieces here. No fog lights, so there's just more surface area to get air into this motor. So the more air you can get into it, the more power you can get out of it. One of the hood scoops or hood inlets is functional. The one on the driver's side lets in air. Alright everybody, hope you enjoyed the review. Really love this car. Recommend it to anybody who's interested in a very sporty sedan or coupe. M3's